Kinakailangang tayo ang henerasyon na magwawakas sa matinding kahirapan.
Tayo
Ang henerasyon
na pinakapursigidong
labanan
ang kawalan ng hustisya
at hindi pagkakapantay-pantay.
at ang henerasyon
na siyaring susugpo sa climate change.
At ito ang gagawin natin.
Ang Sustainable Development Goals.
15 taong plano para sa ating lahat.
Sa bawat sulok ng mundo,
Wala tayong iiwanan.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundong walang sinuman ang dumaranas.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo kung saan
Walang nagugutom at gumigising sa umagang nagtatanong,
may kakainin ba yun?
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo kung saan walang taong namamatay
sa sakit na may lunas.
at kung saan
Ang tamang
pangangalaga
ng kalusugan ay panghabang buhay.
ang karapatan ng lahat.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo kung saan lahat
Ay nakakapag-aral
At nabibigyan ng sapat na kaalaman
At kasanayan,
para sa isang masaganang buhay.
mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo kung saan lahat ng kababaihan
At lahat ng batang babae
ay may patas na oportunidad
upang umunlad,
Maging matibay at ligtas.
hindi tayo magtatagumpay
kung kalahati ng mundo.
ay naiiwanan.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo kung saan
Lahat ay mayroong malinis na tubig
at maayos na palikuran.
sa bahay,
At sa trabaho.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundong
Sapat na enerhiya para sa lahat. Init, ilaw at
kuryente na hindi sumisira sa mundo.
Sa isang mundong umuunlad
Ang mga ekonomiya
at ang kayamanang tinatamasa.
siya ring magbibigay
ng disenteng trabaho para sa lahat.
Sa isang mundo kung saan ang ating
mga industriya
infrastruktura
at pinakamahusay na inobasyon.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundong walang diskriminasyon at labis na di pagkakapantay-pantay.
sa loob ng ating bansa.
sa pagitan ng mga bansa.
mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo kung saan
Ang lungsod at komunidad ay ligtas.
maunlad at sumusuporta sa mga naninirahan dito.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo kung saan ibinabalik natin
ating kinuha sa
Ng kalikasan.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundong desididong sukuin
ng banta ng climate change.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo
kung saan pinangangalagaan natin ang ating mga karagatan.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo kung saan pinangangalagaan natin ang buhay sa kalupaan.
Mga
Sugatan,
mga hayop.
at ang kabuuan ng ating daigdig.
Mamumuhay tayo sa isang mundo kung saan may kapayapaan sa bansa.
Kung saan ang lahat ng pamahalaan ay may pananagutan.
At isang mundo
Kung saan mamamayani ang hustisya at bawat isa ay pantay sa harap ng batas.
at tayo ay dapat mamuhay sa isang mundo kung saan ang lahat ng bansa
At ang kanilang mga mamamayan
Ay magtutulungan upang isakatuparan ang Sustainable Development Goals.
sa lahat ng mga tao at sa lahat ng sulok ng mundo.
Ito ang United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
Tayo na't kumilos
Sabay-sabay natin isakatuparan ito.
Para sa atin,
ito ang United Nations Sustainable Development
Ayan, so World Interfaith Harmony Week
came about as a result of a UN resolution for a worldwide week of interfaith and harmony among world's religion. So it was proposed in 2010 by H.M. King Abdullah II and HRH Prince Gazbi bin Muhammad of Jordan. So good morning everyone. I am Eagle Scout Neptune and join me tonight of featuring Scout Heritage Night, Interfaith Harmony in the Scouting Movement. Excuse me. So obviously, nag-iisa lang po ako ngayon and we encounter some technical error on the backstage. Wala yung partner ko dito dahil he celebrated his birthday last kahapon. So we can all greet naman po sa kanya ng happy birthday on the comment section. Ayan. So like and share na because we are live Pinoy Scout Heritage Night. And I am back again after ng dalawang almost two shows na wala ako and yung signal medyo palyado. Ayan, so let's read some comments naman. So good morning to Scout Lance Baltazar. Also, good morning din kay Scout John Matthew Ramos. To Ma'am Bianca Elpedes while watching from Toylac City. So good morning po sa inyong lahat dyan. And of course from Lawrence Joshua Soto. So good morning po sa inyong lahat. So in this episode of Scout Heritage Night, we will hear some of the experiences of a Scoutmaster in terms of Interfaith Harmony Week. Kumbaga yung mga challenges na na-encounter in terms of dealing with other people na may iba't ibang religion, culture, and alam naman natin, diverse talaga pagdating sa scouting yung mga bawat scouts. So without further ado, let us introduce our guest. So he is the secretary of the Vitorias City Scouting Committee, the outfit advisor of 1019, and a Scout Wood Badge holder. So he is 31 years old and a Roman Catholic. So let us all welcome Wood Badge holder, Andre G. Baliscao. Hello, sir. Wala pa siya siguro sa backstage. Okay, so before our dahil yung guest natin is baka may naka-encounter din na technical error or medyo mahina yung signal kasi yung maintenance under maintenance po yung globe dito sa amin. So oh my God, we suffer a lot sa technical errors and of course signal difficulties, unstable po talaga. Okay, so good morning also to John Edward Lutayco. So watching from Negros Occidental Council. Wow, mga ka-council. Right, while waiting for our host. I mean for our guest.
Mag-adlib ka.
Hello sir, andiyan na po pa si Sir Dre? Oh my God, so also good morning din kay Miel sa San Doncillo. So good morning po. And of course, Sir Limuel Alolod. So siya po yung guest natin kamakailan. Again, let us all welcome our guest for this night, no other than Wood Badge holder Andre G. Baliscao.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Ayan. Narinig niyo po ako, sir? Klaro lang po yung audio ko kasi yung
Okay. Okay yung audio.
kasi yung speaker ko kasi ay yung mic ko kasi, oh my God, parang na nagpapalya-palya. Pinay rin yung signal. Okay, so napaka-interesting talaga yung topic natin, sir, for this night dahil it will tackle about interfaith. So kumbaga yung diverse culture and religion, particularly religion ng bawat scouts, in which you as a scout master, alam naman nating encounter natin yung mga fellow scouts, scouters na hindi lang puro Roman Catholic, hindi puro kung ano pa yung religion nila. But then, this serves as a challenge sa ating scouter towards attaining harmony in scouting movement. So, first question po, sir. For almost, kamusta naman po yun sa inyo for almost 1 month since the start of 2021?
Okay naman. Okay naman tayo dito sa atin.
Yes.
Keep coping up and we are rebuilding our city.
Well, so thank you so much, sir. I hope yung COVID cases kasi last week, I guess, or last day, balita naman na almost 41 yung na-positive ng mga call center agents sa Bacolod. So sana hindi naman punta dito sa Vitorias and sa panig ng Negros Occidental. So
we only
let's
have
go to
one
discuss.
positive case.
Yes,
positive
sir.
case dito sa atin.
At least bumababa na rin. And let's get to the discussion. So since our topic is about interfaith, sir, what are the challenges personally you encounter in terms of dealing with other scouts or even scouters who have different faith and belief as you, sir?
As we all know, the scouting movement is a non-sectarian organization. It embraces everybody coming from different faith, backgrounds, culture, etc. So we are very much embracing them and welcoming them to the movement. And of course, we are doing extreme tolerance with regards to our own personal ideals, philosophies. And I believe the main model of ecumenism, as we call it in the religious context, is the scouting movement itself. Because during the time, our founder, Lord Baden-Powell, didn't set any bar with regards to the standard of religion, the standard of praying, or etc. We are there, brothers coming from one creator, embracing each other's beliefs, ideals, with mutual respect, and that is very important. Mutual respect. So you meet at mutual grounds, and you respect one another. That's the bottom line of our what we call this one, of our note or say in the scouting movement with regards to religion or interfaith.
Okay, so as you had mentioned, sir, regarding the mutual respect. So aside from that, sir, what are the ways personally or means that you employed in order to overcome those challenges, or kumbaga ituturing nating barriers in terms of communication and interaction?
First and foremost, I think you need to have a wide open mind.
Yes.
In order for you to understand individuality in individual's religion. Kasi as scoutmaster, when we were having our training, our scouting training, basically during the basic training courses and the advanced training courses, it was always hammered the importance of spiritual development in scouting. But at the same time, we are reminded that our roles is to further hone the scout or the boy sa kanyang relihiyon or sa kanyang paniniwala. It is not our duty as their scoutmasters to influence them kung anong pinaniniwalaan namin. That's a big no-no. Kasi yung religion ay was already inculcated to them ng kanilang parents. Now, yung parents yung responsible kung anong belief, faith, religion, or church they are in. Anong background ng mga bata, etc. Yung role natin as scout leaders, namin in particular as scout leaders, is to promote, okay, develop them sa kanilang own faith. Take for instance, if your outfit or your troop is composed of scouts coming from one singular religion, let's say all of them are Roman Catholics. So as a scoutmaster, your job is to organize, create activities that will further develop them as Catholics. If your outfit is composed of scouts coming from different religions, you as the scoutmaster should make or give them activities which will hone them in accordance to what they are believing in. Hindi naman pwedeng ipuwersa natin kung ano yung gusto natin sa kanila because it is not our call, it's not our duty. Parents yung may karapatan sa gawing iyon. Ang role na lang natin bilang scoutmasters ay dapat paigtingin natin, i-reinforce natin kung ano man faith meron sila, in which way they grow together as community, as brothers having different religion but maintaining a mutual ground which is based upon mutual respect. Yun.
Wow. So thank you so much, sir. As in, napaka-informative and marami akong natutunan and of course yung viewers din natin in terms of handling kids or scouts and scouters na magkakaiba yung paniniwala in terms na magkakaisa din sila. But then, freedom of religion, it is not the duty of, kumbaga, isang scout na i-insist kung ano yung pinaniwalaan mo. And ang scout master din, i-inculcate or ipilit bata na dapat ganito, ganyan. Na pwede rin magpasang, kumbaga, misunderstanding, confrontation, and pang masamang or kumbaga, scenarios. Okay, so, for you, sir, what is the importance of interfaith in the scouting movement and the role it play in strengthening this organization? But before that, if yung mga audience natin may question, you can comment below para mamaya mag-over namin kung we will try to address your questions. Okay, sir.
Yes. How do we address?
Answer. What is the importance of
the importance. Okay. We must first know the definition of interfaith.
Yes.
Ano nga ba yung interfaith? So, yung interfaith, for me as the way I understand it, is yung hindi naman pag-o-overlap, but interconnectivity of religion, helping one another towards one common goal. Yung interfaith in scouting is something that we are enjoying mula pa noon. That nasabi ko na kanina, we accept everybody coming from different religion, different culture, different background. So that's basically the interfaith. So what is important is we find our mutual ground. In doing so, we value the thing we call respect. Okay? Respect to what? Respect to one to one's opinion, to one's ideas, to one's own belief, to one's own religion. If you have this open mind to accept the differences and not try to force your belief sa kapwa mo scout, you don't talk simply talk about religion. Just be there, exist, harmoniously exist together, being children of the Lord. Yun yung common ground natin, hindi ba? We are all children of the omnipotent one. So by understanding that I am a children of God, I am a child of God, you are a child of God, we are both children of God, therefore we respect one another. We may not be coming from the same religion or denomination, but we came from one God. And understanding that would help you further embrace the thought of interfaith existence in the movement. So it is very important.
So thank you so much, sir. So naaalala ko pa nung first camping actually ng outside Negros sa Cebu. So yung interfaith
Peace camp.
doon, as we all know, every scout is inculcate or nasa module talaga natin is interfaith, kumbaga message of peace, mga ganyan. So during that time, as in realize talaga that is even though magkakaiba kami ng religion in Philippines pa lang, but still we undergo the same activity. We sing the same song, mga Christian songs.
Yes. The best example of a harmonious coexistence between faith is when we go into camping, right? We encounter people having different religion, etc., and we respect one another. I would always remember our experience when we went to Tagum for the ASEAN Jamboree, right? So we were exposed with a lot of people, most of them coming from different religion or Christian denomination. We were all having fun.
Yes.
So that is the beauty of scouting, coming together, individually different, but we are still having fun.
Yes, ayun nga we sing the same song, kumbaga scouting songs and hymns. Of course, we walk the same trail, we walk the same path.
Yes.
So scouting movement, even though we have different races, different just like nung last namin na segment, it's all about gender equality in scouting. The same din yung
one more thing
yes sir.
One more thing, if I might add. With my experience naman in serving our local council, the Negros Occidental Council, the scout leaders are coming from mostly different Christian denomination and religion.
Yes.
Diba? We have members who are pastors. We have members who are Knights of Columbus. We have members who are devout Catholic. And the list goes on. Yet we, at the end of the day, we sit down in the same table and enjoy the same old conversation. So that is the beauty in scouting. Regardless of who you are, what you believe in, you are still sitting at the same table, enjoying the same old scouting stories. Paminsan inuulit-ulit na, but still, it's very inspiring to hear.
Yes, sir. Same campfire pa din. Yes, eto may mga question tayo sa comment section. Okay, so from Scout Hiko, wow. So what was the most interfaith moments that you had on your scouting journey, sir? And what have you learned through the experience?
What was the most? Siguro, observing, by the way, hello Jules, good evening. Siguro yung witnessing other people practice their faith and
Yes.
being witness to their practice, their flame. I would always remember the opening program of the ASEAN Jamboree in Tagum last time. I believe we had an ecumenical prayer, ecumenical meaning coming from different religion. One was prayed in their own ethnic way, one in the Islamic way, and the other was in the Christian way. I believe parang tatlo atang prayer ang andoon. Just being there, witnessing the procedure being done, the prayers being chanted and being said, makes you feel, gives you chills actually. Na parang, oh, we are coming as one. We are one. We are one community praising the omnipotent creator. So that's one interfaith moment which I would always remember. The prayer, the ecumenical prayer during that jamboree, and it was such a moving experience, if I may say.
Yeah, so personal experience naman niya ko naman sir is that during interfaith or moments of camping, we are not looking into one religion.
Yes.
So we this module, although if sensitive or we require attending mass, yung iba is respecting that discretion or decision ng iba na hindi or kumbaga mag-observe lang, and others are attending their own masses. But then despite all of that, what's the best moment in interfaith? Every interfaith module is that you connect, you reconnect with God, and you enhance your spirituality as scouts. You can pray your own prayer. As in, you are free to express your faith, and you are free to undergo any activity na ma-enhance yung spirituality mo, and of course, your holistic development.
Yes.
Na spiritual aspect, sir.
Because one of the core in the scouting training is spiritual development. Because as you can see, in the duties of a scout, first would always be the duty to God and country. Duty to God goes first. Yun. So that is why that each spiritual training, each interfaith activity aims to bring each scout closer to the Lord or to whomever he is believing in.
So ayan yung napakaganda dyan. And for the information of everybody, before ako, baka nakalimutan ko kanina sa introduction, this first week of February, we are celebrating the World International Interfaith Harmony Week. So, ayun yung gaya ng sabi ko sa introduction, it was proposed by the United Nations in which yung mga Muslim pa nga from Jordan and other country nag-propose nito, in which despite your religion, we are free to connect and bind, especially in these trying times, just like the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so let's proceed to the next question. Sige, sir.
We are also celebrating the 500th anniversary of the arrival of Christianity in the Philippines. So it is very timely for us to be talking about religion, but because the current pontiff of the Roman Catholic Church, Pope Francis, is a big advocate of ecumenical dialogue. So he is pursuing harmonious dialogues between faith, religion, and nation. So that is what the current Pope is really hammering on, that we are all God's children. We all have equal opportunities in this world to exist, and that includes, according to him, to live harmoniously, regardless of what your faith is. or what you are believing in.
Yes, that's right. So let's proceed sir, to the next question. So for you, sir, what do you think
Mhm.
is the best attitude, kumbaga attributes that each scout should possess in order to maintain harmonious relationship in terms of religion and cultural diversity in the scouting movement, sir?
It all melts down to two things, I believe. One, um, respect.
Respect. Yes.
Second, open-mindedness. So if we try to understand things as they are, and we try to accept things as it is, now we have the tolerance. Okay? Kapag tanggap natin kung ano man sila, tanggap natin ng diversity, we are diverse, we have different ideologies, different ideals. So what? Tama? So what? It's his right. It's his right as a citizen, etc., like that. So you are open-minded to those types of ideology, and then you try to settle with a term called respect. Now, if you have this open mind and tolerance towards people coming from different cultural or religious background, then you will develop a sense of respect. Respeto talaga. So if you understand, well, you will be respecting them because yun lamang yung I I believe for me the formula towards a harmonious existence between individuals is being open-minded and having that sense of respect. Yun yung problema sa atin minsan, we forget, we try to influence others so much. Dapat ganito, ganyan. We are so idealistic. Hindi tama yung ginagawa mo. Dapat ganito, ganyan, ganito. Hindi mo naman alam yung pinapaniwalaan nila. Di ba? Like, oy, hindi kayo dapat nagaganito, gaganyan, dapat ganito, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. Oh, why? Do you fully understand what they are believing in? O, di ba? Kapag the answer is, hindi ko alam kung anong sa kanila, basta sa amin ganito yun. Hindi na yun respect. So you try to have that control talaga. It's theirs. It doesn't mean that if it's not yours, it's theirs, that you are free to butt in and tell them sorts of things na, mali yan, ganun, ganun. So, by trying to be subtle and understanding it in a slower pace, no, hindi tayo magmamadali kaagad sa conclusion. Slow, absorb, and try to understand, and we will develop a certain sense of respect, leading to a harmonious coexistence with each other.
Ayan. So thank you so much, sir. That's right. So first, tama sir, I agree with what you've said. So first, we have to open our minds. Of course, hindi lang sa
Mhm.
lalaban natin yan na yung religion lang is yung tama, kumbaga. So we must widen our understanding about individuality. Yung religion ng iba, yung religion mo, and of course, we must find common grounds that breeds respect.
Mhm.
So in respect, that's also love. So we must love one another and respect what they believe, and of course yung religion nila itself and yung culture. So interject ko lang, the Interfaith Harmony Week is also kumbaga promoting the commandment, kumbaga general commandment, that is to love God as you love yourself, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. That's right. So parang general na siya, no matter what, yung neighbor mo, you must love must love her as you love yourself. Yan. Okay, so let's proceed, sir, for the questions in our comment section. So may nakita ko kanina, eto sir, parang napaka-controversial daw na question. But then, what are your thoughts, sir, about scouts that are being agnostic or atheist, sir?
Oh, that's one good question. Scouts being atheists. So that was already, I believe, confronted by the Boy Scouts of America some time ago. I read it in some article published online, but I cannot remember the time frame. Okay, so we present the conflict now. What is the conflict? We say that scouting is for all. We say that scouting is embracing all sorts of culture, tradition, ethnicity, religiosity, etc. So sa puntong iyon, correct, pwede tayong mag-accept ng mga atheist na scouts. O, di ba? Respect eh. Pero the number one duty of you being scouts is what? Di ba? Duty to God. Eh, hindi laman yun sa Boy Scouts of the Philippines. O, di ba? That is all across the continents na duties ng isang scout talaga. Duty to. So how can you be a good scout if you can only perform 2 out of 3 duties? Di ba? I don't know ha, this is my personal take. Personal take ko to. I don't know kung ano yung personal take ng Boy Scouts of the Philippines dito. But on my own personal understanding, paano nga ba? Ano nga ba? Can they be accepted or not? Because we are accepting cultural, diverse background, etc., religiosity. But can somebody coming from a school of thought who does not believe in the existence of God be called a scout? Yung take ko doon is, ang scout, para maging tunay siyang scout, meron siyang finufulfill na 3 duties. Duty to God and country, duty to others, and duty to self. If you cannot perform all 3, then you are not a scout. Or you strive to perform the 3 at least. Diba? So yung 3 duties yon, hindi pwedeng, duty number 1 lang ito, duty number 2 lang yung i-fulfill ko. No. You need to do the 3. So one of these is duty to God. So who is God? Kapag atheist ka, yung tanong mo, ganun eh. Who is God? Diba? So hindi mo nga alam kung sino si God. How can you perform your duty to God? Maybe we can accept them and all in the onset and the duration of the scouting training, baka maging way pa ang scouting na makilala nila si God. O, diba? Pwede din ganung scenario. In whichever case it may be, spirituality and spiritual development is a core value in scouting. So therefore, all scouts should adhere to that. Kapag meron tayong mga scouts na atheist, etc., it is siguro na the role of your scout leaders on how to guide them. After all, they are all boys in training. So maybe, way din ang scouting na ma-open yung kanilang mind sa katotohanan, etc., etc. So, who knows? Baka ganun nga yung scenario. So, yun. Let's pray for them, for their own enlightenment.
Yes, sir. So, kumbaga, yung scouting is magiging daan lang, which with the help of the scoutmasters to guide them with the right path. Of course, performing.
Yes.
As a scout, being performing holistically. Duty to God, duty to country, duty to others, and of course, duty to yourself. Ayan. So, I hope we address your questions, Sir Lataiko. Of course, sir. So,
we really do
hope. Sir Bernardo. So, Burns de Leon. So, sabi niya, the program task group is now revising the Catholic, Christian, and Muslim religious award. So, may ginawa na din na approach yung Boy Scout of the Philippines in terms of revising the Catholic, Christian, and the Muslim religious awards. So, alam naman natin na marami tayong kumbaga awards, just like Ave Maria Awards, na pwede mga Catholic. But then, mas maganda talaga if ma-integrate yung ibang religion. Magkaroon din sila ng sarili-sarili na awards.
Meron talagang existing na Christian award at Muslim awards. The problem siguro on my part, on the part siguro din ng other scouters, is that we are not properly oriented on how to do things, like in how would they achieve that specific awards. So we can have siguro we can have an enhancement training then for religious awards, reorientation kumbaga. Kasi most of us na scouters na ngayon, we haven't we are not yet exposed to that type of process on how to process the Ave Maria Cross Award for the Catholic Scouts. So we have several. Meron pa tayong Dominic Savio Award. The problem in the field, I believe, based on my own personal experience, is we don't really know how. So calling po, willing kami mag-training online sa Catholic awards at sa ibang religious awards sana po. For us then to better serve our scouts. Kasi last time, during your board of review for your Bronze Anahaw Award, somebody approached me and asked me on how he will get his Ave Maria, how will he get the Ave Maria Award. And sad to say, I was not that equipped to answer his question. He has finished already his gold Anahaw Award, so he was trying to look for certain things for him to sustain and well develop his well-being. So he was targeting the Ave Maria Cross. And sad to say, I was not able to address the question because for how many years we have not produced any awardees of the Ave Maria Cross. So sana magkaroon kami ng training. Hello? He- he- um, I think you have an audio problem. Uh, Siguro you're having a bit of an audio problem. Your voice is not that audible. Hello? Maybe they're having connectivity problems.
Hello, sir. Andito na kasi yung ulan. Oh my God. Parang yung aanganin naman yung signal kasi dito naman yung ulan.
Oo nga, umuulan.
Again, sir. So, for last question. So, we are celebrating the Interfaith Harmony Week this February. So, what is your message for the Scouts and Scouters who have different perspectives and, of course, beliefs in religion in order for us to maintain peace and harmony in the Scouting movement?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat
Sige, sir.
the statement, please?
So, what is your message, sir, for the Scouts and Scouters who have different perspectives and religion itself in order for us to maintain peace?
All right. For the Scouts, just take note that the Scouting movement is a non-sectarian group. We respect individuality, we respect religion, we respect individual philosophies. And you need to have an open mind in accepting the differences we have in the Scouting movement. At the same time, you need to develop a sense of respect and tolerance towards one another. Kasi without any what do you call this one? Without saying anything, we have really some brothers and sisters who are really driven in the term we call evangelization. So they want to spread the things which they are believing in. So it's not bad, but in Scouting movement, we usually practice extreme tolerance and of each and every individuals present in the movement. For the outfit advisors or the scout leaders, let's not forget only a hair thin gap for adult leaders and persons who can inculcate religion or belief. If you are leading a troop or an outfit having a different with the same religion as yours or in a Catholic, so you're free to make activities that would develop them as Roman Catholics. But if you are a scoutmaster of an outfit or a troop which have scouts coming from a diverse background and religious belief, you should be addressing each and every uh, religious need of each scout coming from different denomination. You do not force what you are believing into them because it is not your duty, it's their parents. Rather, you should have that wide mind and an open heart to embrace them and teach them how to develop their own spirituality in accordance to what their parents wants them to believe in. So respect them. So that is the two things, reminders which I want to share, and it is very crucial. Specifically, the role of a scoutmaster, an adult leader, a troop leader, a kawan leader, an outfit advisor. It is very crucial. So the bottom line is, let's not cross the lines. We must remember that the scouting movement is a non-sectarian organization which embraces individuality, people coming from different races, different beliefs, and different ideologies, plus different backgrounds. So by doing so, we are maintaining a harmonious relationship towards one another, exercising tolerance of religion with mutual respect. So that's a bit of it.
Ayan, so thank you so much. Sir, naririnig niyo lang po ako, sir? Hello, sir? Ayan, hello, sir.
Okay.
Naririnig niyo lang po ako, sir?
Okay.
Ayan, ayan.
Naririnig na kita.
Technical error na naman. Okay, sir. So, dahil matagal na rin yung live natin, let's panahon na ng pagbati, sir. So, before we end, let's greet kung sino man yung gusto mo pong batiin, sir.
Okay. Shout out. Shout out time. Shout out daw sa kapatid kong nakikinig, Aliyah. Shout out din sa mga kasamahan mo sa Outfit 1019. Mga Eagle Scouts natin dyan, Conqueror Scouts, hello. Para sa mga Lady Scouts natin sa 1020, hello, good evening. Mga Scouts ng ASAMS at Scouts ng Vitorias City, good evening. At Scouts of Negros Occidental Council, thank you for tuning in, and I do hope na may napulot kayo sa pagdadaldal namin dito. And thank you, Scouts TV, for having me the second time.
Ayan. So, thank you so much, sir. So, for me naman, gusto ko na yung pasalamatan yung mga nanonood ngayon na walang sawang nakasubaybay and patuloy na sumasubaybay sa Pinoy Scout TV featuring Scout Heritage Night every Monday, 7 p.m. And of course, to all my family members out there here sa bahay, and to Eagle Scouts, to my outfit, and of course, sa partner ko na nasa hotel, na nag-ooperate, so nag-sacrifice muna siya, and of course, nagpahinga dahil birthday niya kahapon.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Dave. Happy birthday.
So thank you so much. So maybe that will be that will conclude our live for today dahil yung connection pa naman. So this is me again, Eagle Scout Neptune of outfit number 1019 from Victorias City, Negros Occidental Council, and we're officially signing off po. Thank you so much.
Thank you.